Okay, one sec. I gotta write the messages. Okay. One sec. Dogs. One sec. Let me mute. Oh. Hello, Silo. Because it's a mech game. It took me too long to think I should change the outfit, so I didn't fix all the colors yet. This is like a default outfit in Vikatsu. But I did change the, like, jumpsuit colors, just not all the accessory pieces yet, because accessory pieces are a pain to color match. Only had 15 minutes since I thought of putting on the mech suit outfit. Let me write the tweet. Let me think. Because this game was on sale on Steam. Dogs. Okay, one sec. Let me finish writing out the tweet and stuff. Message. And some tweet. Okay. Now to see if this is even going to work with the controller or not, I should put this layer below this layer. I can also move that one, move that up here. Okay. Hello, Rim. Is the controller even actually connected? I have to restart the game. Yeah, this one's one of the default ones for Vikatsu. I didn't. Only thing I changed was the jumpsuit color. Let me fix the game. Hopefully the controller will work. Will this controller work? No controller's working so far. Dog. Dog gonna sit still. Knock over stuff. Okay. Hey, Soap. I might have to put some dogs outside. I don't know. I'm good. Lay down. You're gonna. I haven't tried the new one yet because I'm gonna maybe wait for it to get a physical copy. I forgot to pre-order anything with it. Because if it's gonna cost the same digital as the physical copy, I have the pearl and diamond ones. It does look good. New game. A future in where humans lived a prosperous century and technology advanced beyond space and time. That was what humanity should have been, if not for the sudden appearance of unknown beast of the void. A large portion of humanity, something. Trying to think of what that one's a reference to. Is that, oh, okay. I had to think, yeah. I think Liberia's, well, Liberia's a real life country. Maybe something book related. I don't know, is Historia from a particular country? Or is she just, like, something that exists in, that world? Well, Neptunia is really cute, so she just exists. Okay. You arrive at a building quite small by the standards of private military company headquarters you've seen in other shelters, but this is where you will be for the future. It's your own PMC that your friend proposed you create with their funding, a proposal you can never decline. At least that's what you wanted. Taking a step inside, you navigated through small hallways into a large room. A woman was waiting for you with her determined smile. And Planet Tunes where Historia lives, but like, is she just exist, I guess? Okay, so Reyna. Hello, Commander. Welcome back. Looks like when we started the construction, right? Can't believe Eleanor paid for all of these advanced techs. How was the trip back from Shelter 1? Well, you're standing here should mean nothing went wrong, fortunately. As you can see, almost everything is 100% operational and ready for deployment, even the catapult. What's left is testing our new M.A.S.S. Oh, another important thing that we need to do is think of a good name for our primary military company. Well, it's a requirement as I need to turn in documents for the founding of the PMC to the WDF. Please tell me you did not forget to think of one. I've been postponing it for a while now. Like, oh, the character had boobs. Let me think. Probably a library, but library is one of those words I can't spell. Let me figure out how to spell library. Oh, I was missing an R. Would have been the only one I was missing. Yeah, thank you. Okay, I guess that for now. For my mercenary company name is the library. Should be the there. I definitely spelled that right. Okay. And move this up a smidge. There. I'm gonna have to reset my whole scene after I change back to the normal model. So So I don't know anything about this game besides it looks like you build mechs. It looked pretty interesting. The library, that has a nice ring to it. Okay, I'll be scanning all these documents for the WDF. They've been hounding me for a while now. For now, please follow me to the mission briefing room. Quinn is doing the final tuning of your control system, and she wanted you for a final test. Raina said that as she moved towards the briefing room, that's where she set up her office in this small building. Mechs are fine. I think they're cool. I like Gundam model kits are cool. Okay, so here's, I guess, the default mech. So frames, do I have options to start? Frame settings. Oh, so there's library Mach 0, select. I've seen Code Geass, and I'm trying to I don't know if I've seen Knights and Magic. Evangelion's fine, it's like a classic. How do can I change? Can I not do anything yet with... Can rename it. Guess I can't do anything to it yet. And Gurren Lagann's good. Armors. Okay, here's where I can make changes. I want like joint stuff. Okay. I can make the neck longer. Paint. Random. Okay, I like that. That's interesting. Kinda like that one. Anime where every other girl is a battleship. Is that Azure Lane? When the operation had a... Oh, the Operation Doggy Style one is, Darling and the Franks. Darling and the Franks is okay. Okay. Guess that's what I can do with this one now. Let's paint it. Okay. Cancel, edit style. Oh, but that's gonna be one piece at a time. Then how do I select which piece I'm painting? How do I select what I'm painting? Paint decals. You haven't touched any of the... Oh, you haven't touched any of the tiles you brought up? Animating power scaling is rough. It is rough. Like I killed. God, think which is pretty gangster. Yeah. Hello, Marshall. I mean, they did more than just kill God and Gurren Lagann. They also killed our hearts. Okay, let's see. How do I paint this? Edit style, pattern, per piece, options.
How do I select more than one chunk, or do I have to like go piece by piece? Sub-element. I want to at least change the colors before I play. Not sure. Wait, by 2 steps. Yeah. Did you get any further in Lord of the Mysteries, or are you still just right when he is about to take the potion? Where do I go to paint? Let's prove these spots. I want to just paint the whole thing purple. Style. Select. Edit style. Color. At least that's better than nothing. Okay. Just like that for now. There. That's fine. He'll take it soon then, I think, because he was given the choice by Dunn in the like info dump about what potions the Evernight Church has. It's like I'll get to the gameplay on this as soon as purple's fine for now. I'll go more into it later. Okay. Is it gonna save what I just did? Okay. Here's the purple mech. Mission. Not pink mech, yeah, it was like pink and purple color. Okay, so you leisurely follow her through a short hallway, reaching a room with a large mirror on one side, showing a large digital map of the world. An elevated platform with a desk full of documents sit on the other side. Okay, you only got to the beginning part of what Dunn was saying there. Then, because I skimmed just the manga part of that, and he explains, yeah, Dun. He explains what potions the Evernight Church has. Leisurely followed her through a short hallway, reaching a room with a large monitor, one side showing a large digital map of the world. An elevated platform on the desk full of documents sits on the other side. You look around and notice a childlike person clicking away at a large panel of keys right beside a complex machine resembling a seat. It seems she had noticed your presence. As her hands slowed down to a stop, she turned towards you. Good luck carrying your cat around like a hat. Well, he was presented the perfect opportunity to where they're in a situation where they need him to solve the problem, and his background doesn't seem odd, so it's like just like the perfect situation for him to just so happen to manage to get a potion through them for free. Well, they pay him to take it, kind of. I think at the part you're at, he's already getting a salary as a historian from them. He's not a Nighthawk for very long. Okay. So the she stops typing. This is Quindolia. Hello, Commander. I've just finished tuning the new control system. You're just in time. What's left is to test it out in the combat simulator before we're sure it's ready for any missions. I've input all the data to simulate our mass frame already, so what you're controlling will just be like the real thing. I want to collect every kind of data, be it efficiency, speed, durability, anything to make sure this thing works correctly. As well as your data, Commander, you need to get familiar with its controls. Right, I've finished scanning all the papers for the WDF as well. I'll be your operator in this simple exercise, Commander. Commander, if you may, please take a seat in the pilot simulation system. Reyna will be your operator and I'll monitor everything. And her name is funny. Cordelia. Yeah, Klein is a very much an asset, especially for once things go into like the status quo for his Nighthawk portion of his life. He knocks out missions left and right. Okay. So I don't know if it's gonna make me use the keyboard because the controller never connected. Oh.
Mission start.
Use the other controller. Okay, I can use this controller. Okay, so I don't have to do this without a controller. Which one's jump now? So B. Okay, that's not what B is though. Okay, B is on A. It is moving pretty smooth. This is on sale on Steam right now, that's why I got it. Okay, R2 right to boost, okay. Okay, I should have jumped over that differently then. Okay. X for that, and then okay, that one's for offline. Have those online. I'll play maybe an hour or two of this. Range weapons. Okay, so this switches weapons. That's different though. Press R1 to attack with the range weapon. Okay. Hold and aim like that. And then reload the bullets. Oh, X. Which... Oh, press 2? Trying to think, why is it not? Okay. It's not reloading, I don't think. Oh, it is. Okay, it doesn't have a reload animation. Okay, what am I? Oh, I'm supposed to shoot these. Move through the area without paying attention. My favorite game, I still really don't know off the top of my head. Of course, Minecraft's good. Minecraft's always good. I don't think it's my favorite game though. I like Mega Man Star Force quite a bit, but I don't think it's my favorite though either. Nier Automata is really good, and that's like definitely one of my top games. I'll play it after I finish Nier Replicant. I keep... Why? I switch back to melee, I wonder. Maybe eventually, I don't know.
Mission clear.
I'm gonna wake up. Got coffee, but it's still too hot to drink. How is it, Commander? Our control systems and the M.A.S.S frame. It's good, right? Quinn modified it herself. I can't wait to see it used in the real thing. The test results came back quite good, but now I'll need to adjust them accordingly and transfer all the data into the system we got. Well, I'll continue my work. Thank you for your cooperation, both of you. Oh, right, Commander. I'll head back to my room first, but wait. I'm gonna read better. Okay. But, okay. But you should come and visit it. I need to drink some water, cough or something. My throat's all weird. Yeah, that should be a bit better. My throat got all croaky. So she wants me to go to her room and talk to her about something. Also, Waltz and Uncle Kyle came in to check on the final test. They said you should check something out with them as well, so don't forget to visit them. Let's see, so... Dog? Okay. Is there an easier way to mess with this now? So there's different parts. To probably paint it off stream or something if I decide to play this long term. Looks fine the way it does. Yeah. So I guess there's a skill tree. Okay, you walk into the same room like you did a few hours ago. Quinn is moving her hands non-stop even faster than before. You caught her smiling a bit, but noticing you came around. Her face turned stoic as she always had. Is she trying to hide her excitement? Welcome, Commander. I see you have been listening to my request. I personally think we could improve in some parts. You already know this, but I can help you develop new technologies for your M.A.S.S here in this place. New technologies will help improve a M.A.S.S performance or M.A.S.S performance and will help you in your missions. There are 3 types of technologies I can research and develop here: engines, OS, and architects. Each has their own benefits and focuses on an aspect of combat like you. But I suggest you try to get them all developed together so we can be prepared for any situation. After I finish, their plans will be given to our engineers and they'll make it for you, and you can have Uncle Kyle help you tune your M.A.S.S at any time. Okay, you're gonna have some tea? I have coffee today. Brought up the development tree for you, so take a look at the nodes and see if any interest you. Okay. So engine development, OS development, and architect development. So the standard frame, so durability, power, shield, or like mix, I guess. And do engine to start. Select left. Right, okay. Or does it automatically have this one that's... It's automatically turned on, that one is. Sufficient resources to develop this node. Acceleration, insufficient resources. I have... Okay, I see it now, where the resources on that. So I have all these glowy ones already. I don't have any of the pieces to do anything else. So armors, what's it gonna have me do? As you enter a large room near the hangar, you were greet. Yeah, some of the text in this seems a little bit what is it? Not It's got text errors. Can't think straight. Right? I can't think properly right now. What is it? The typos is the word. There's typos. I gotta wake up. Okay, you're greeted with the smell of fumes and paint. This is where your armorer picks his office. With all the differing designs of metal and chemical works laying around, a young man yelling something happily to himself turns towards you and smiling. Yo, Commander, did you have fun with that simulator? I had Quindolia make the simulated M.A.S.S look a whole lot, or look and work exactly like this one. Well, after all that, though, did you like the design of it? This standard M.A.S.S we got for you? If you don't, you can always come and tell us armorers over here about it, and we'll refit the M.A.S.S to your likes. That's all for me. Please do not hesitate to come here and ask us to refit the M.A.S.S. And I already kind of did. What's the one at the very end, do I wonder? You're back. So what does this one do? Oh, these are the bullet launchers. Active one, active per slot one, all equipped. Didn't mean to leave it. Wait, back to it. Can I like move them? Can. Shoulders, but I would like them smaller. Oh. Oops. Adjust. Oh. You know, they can hide in the arms. I don't want them visible. Okay. How do I confirm this now? Okay, like that. There, that looks fine. It'll be interesting once I sit down and actually like try to design it. Maybe I'll do it off stream if I ever play this again on stream. And see how it actually plays in the battle part of it. Tuning. You arrived into a large space, gazing up at the large mass in front of you. You heard a loud footstep behind you, but before you could turn, a large hand had already smacked onto your back. If not for your protective gears, that should hurt a lot. Oh, you're doing green tea? I like black tea, I think, better than green tea, unless it's matcha. Matcha is really good, like a matcha latte. Because like just like tea bag green tea is too light. Doesn't have enough flavor compared to like black tea, I think. That's my personal opinion though. Okay, so there's somebody behind the player character. Oi lad, if you goes out there and performed like you did in the simulator, we'll sure have it easy without the need to repairs. The typos just keep getting worse. Is it my brain? Am I just not reading right? Or is this like hard to read? Alright, an old man's rampants are over. What I wanted to talk to you about was the performances. You see, we engineers here in the base can help you tune up the M.A.S.S provided you have the technologies for us. Okay, it is hard to read. They do need someone to go over it. I wonder if I think it might be translated, because there's like in the logo there's Japanese, but it could also be like aesthetic Japanese, who knows. I can help you redirect power management to install new controllers into the system up to your likings. Remember, though, each piece of hardware can only be tuned up a certain way, and we can't have everything. In regards to how tuning works, we engineers classify each development branch into main units and subunits. Each main unit provides slots where we can put in subunits. For engineers and operating systems, we can... Oh, engines. That's what that word is. Okay, for engines and operating systems, we can slot a subunits of different levels together. Architectures and techs are a different beast though. Techs will provide special abilities to your M.A.S.S unit, but the only ones with the highest level will work if the subunits have abilities less the manual says they can work together or stack. Just come ask me if you want to tune it up some way, alright, lad? Oh, can't hit the thing. Tuning. Okay, so I don't think I have anything I can equip yet. Like different pieces there. Oh, is that your guess, or did you look it up? Let me peek at what Steam says. Store page. Because it looks really good. It says, Vermilion Digital. No, it looks like they've got quite a lot of stuff, but before this it was maybe like anime stuff or other, because it's the same company as Nekopara, it looks like. Unless, because that's developers Vermilion Digital. Oh, you Googled it? Good of it. Oh. Oh, spooked me. That's Google. No, on Steam it looks like it's the same company as Nekopara, but it could be a different, like, development team. The actual game itself looks really good, though. Just the characters don't look very good. Oh, they helped develop other titles, but this is their first, like, standalone game, then. Yes, sir, alright. I'll call the commander immediately. You came at a good time, Commander. Well, a mission it is, right after we sent in our name. Guess they had something around the area waiting. I'll get images running on the main monitor so they can brief us on the objectives of the mission. Hello, Agent Kunai. Sorry for the wait. Our commander is ready. You can start the briefing. Okay, thank you very much, Reina. And hello, the commander of the library. I'm Kinta Murakami, an agent of the WDF call name Kunai. Commander, why are you laughing? This is a formal conversation. We need to do everything by the rules. Can't skip the introductions, Commander. Just like you always weren't, aren't you? Wait. Just like you always were, aren't you? Okay. You're a commander now. You need to abide by the rules. Agent Kunai. Kunai showed the slightest smile you could see. He's a stern guy that helped train you when you were learning the ropes to being a pilot. You always thought he's an unsociable person, but he's actually just too serious in his works. That smile is something you don't see often from a guy like Kunai. He doesn't look like he's, like, seasoned. He looks too young to be a trainer. Shu and Riken. Thinking of an agent named Shu reminds me of the dog in Dragon Ball. Even though they're not agents, but they work for Pilaf. Anytime I think of Shu, but that's a Shumai reference for like a food name rather than Shuriken is what Shu's name's from, because then Shu's partner is named Mai. back to the missions. We have reports that one of the main signals broadcasting station of the North Pacific Union has malfunctioned. This station is located in the inner areas of Izomoli Canyon. It's reported a few days ago, and we just don't have someone available in the area until now. God, this reading or the text is just killing me, my brain. Izomoli Canyon, that place sounds familiar, right? It's an old abandoned bunker from the old days. There's no human living in the vicinity, but we still use it as a signal broadcasting station until today. The WDF has plans to send a maintenance team down to fix it, but we need to be sure it's safe to do so. Yeah, I'm considering it because I don't really care that much about the story of this game. I just want to see what the gameplay is like. Because I think it's just the classic monsters invaded and now humanity's on its last legs type of story. Yeah. Okay. Thank you for being supportive. Wish the coffee would cool down fast enough so I could drink it. So so I'm using that same thermos that I had before. It takes forever to cool down. But I've made instant coffee in it today instead of tea. You know, what am I doing? Am I defending this, I guess? Yeah, the super thermos. And now I gotta wait for the coffee to cool down before I can drink it. Legit call that thing Infinity as a nickname. Thermos or something in the game. Right now I have the lid open so it can cool down within a reasonable amount of time. Okay. Investigate. L2 to investigate. Okay, then I can move on to the next area. I mean, I end up drinking most of it after stream, than rather than during stream. Even when I have it full of tea. But hopefully it will cool down enough for me to have some in a little bit. I think so. Lord of the Mysteries. I'm trying to think what's fun about the Nighthawk section. Well, a lot of stuff is fun about the Nighthawk section. The little bit of a status quo that's established is really nice during the Nighthawk portion of Lord of the Mysteries. One of the nice things about it is how good it is for Klein's family development. His brother and sister get a lot of screen time during that portion. No, it's after the conversation with Dunn. They go house hunting, but I think he probably says something about that beforehand. So long term, they get kind of left behind by the story. They still make cameos from time to time. And the improvements that have been made to their lives via that arc stick around. There's like a plot hole where he kind of just, even though the story still shows them later, he's completely like forgotten about them. Not like fully, because he does go back and save Melissa one time. But during the Nighthawk part, they're not being treated poorly by life and or Klein ignoring them. Let's see. Well, like, the thing that he saves her from wasn't directly targeted at her. But that's like way later. I'm trying to think of how late. Like after all the pirate stuff. Alright, so it looks pretty good and it moves pretty okay. So I need to focus on killing the boss probably a bit better. Use the guns a bit more. Right. Switch to a different gun. Let's see. Oh, are there only? Oh, there we go. Let's see what this gun is. Oh, is that the same one I was using? Wait, so there's like two guns? How do I switch? Okay, so there's... Is there a cooldown on switching?
How do I switch back to sword? How do I switch back to sword? So gun weapon reload. Oh. Thank you for following Gray Fox. Hello, Gray Fox. Oh, is this a pretty prominent style for like early development games? The ad definitely made it look like it was gonna play a little bit nicer. How do I change the sword back on? So let's see, so there's bullet shooter, energy shooter, launcher. How do I switch back to the aiming mode? Gun weapon reload, melee attack is X. How do I turn it back on? I don't know how to turn back on the gun. Or off the gun, back on the sword. You got this game? Have you played it yet, or are you just checking it out? Because I just got it today. I don't know how to switch back to sword. Oh. That's not gonna do it. That's not gonna do it. Oh yeah, there's probably a shield, huh? What button would even do that, though? It's not like I'm taking damage that much, though. I haven't heard of that game. Is it a different mech game? How do I switch? That's offline. Okay, figured it out. I have to click the left joystick to switch it back to sword. Oh, shield is passive, it seems. Oh, the blue bar? Yeah. Adjusting logic with shields, abuse the telekinesis on Steam. Yeah, I got this earlier today on Steam because it was on sale. The mech building portion looked interesting. And you can immediately customize it. It's just a little bit of a finicky customization. So it looks like there's unlockable parts. So there's like no voice acting of anything, which is a little bit makes it feel lonely. Boss and Rage, yeah. Is that the yellow bar, probably? Then?
Yeah, oh yeah, the break bar, huh? I haven't downloaded it yet, but I also got Conception on the Steam sale. Though after I play a bit of this, I'm gonna switch to ease. Yeah, and I've seen that it is regenerating. I need to keep some constant pressure on it. But it auto-targets the little enemies before it auto-targets the big enemy. Oh, wrong button. Wait. There might be. Probably if I stop. I think it does like a little bit of an auto lock. There now it's like manual lock or something. Because then now it's auto locked. Oh, sorry if it was a if periods sometimes mess up Nightbot, your thing will reload in a sec. I'll peek at it after the battle. Oh, well, I looked away for 2 seconds. What happened? Okay, I'll look at what was sent. 1 sec. The timeout though only lasts a few seconds. Let me look at what was said. That's one. Wait, what? Okay, I took the final phase damage. Looked away for 2 seconds and then all of a sudden logs, what was it? Oh, it was a YouTube video. Repeat real quick.
Even though I was named Future.
Okay, it's the ad for Project Nimbus. Maybe I'll check it later. Let me favorite that in something. Put on my bookmark bar for now. See, have I seen for that before? Oh, I might have actually seen that one before. Is that the one with where the guy's like trapped in it? No, that's a different one. Never mind, I'm thinking of a different one. Okay, let's see. I got mixed up with a different one in my head when I looked at the things. The one with the guy, I've played the one where the guy's trapped in the mech before. Played that one. Okay. Let's see where does it continue from? How much? Okay, so not all the boss's health regained, thank God. Move dodge. For some reason I can't remember the name of the one where the guy's trapped in the mech suit, or he'll die if he leaves the mech suit. But that one's pretty okay. I have that one on the PlayStation. There's a VR mode for it.
Mission clear.
Zone of Enders, yeah, that one. And hello, Kurisu. Oh, and hello, Mr. Spider-Man, you're here too. I panicked when I died. It was pretty good, the little bit I played of it. 'Cause, I have the PlayStation version, and I have PSVR, and the VR is pretty okay for it. Or it's like a nice intense VR, because some VR things, they don't make it intense enough. Oh, there's 2 Zona Enders. Or that they have a PSVR 2 now that. Okay, so continuing on through this. I'll play a little bit longer on this, so I got new tuning. First mission as a veteran. No, this one in particular, the dialogue has like so many typos that it's hard to read. I'm supposed to do on my own here. Probably need to like go to the weapon or the tree. Development. Okay, can I afford now to develop anything? We can. Okay, so that's like a secondary engine. And I guess these are the modules. Acceleration, durability. This one. Oh, for the 2 Zona Enders. Oh no, I played the one where the guy can't leave the mech because of his heart or whatever. Like the mech's life support is the only thing keeping him alive. Or the one that's on the PlayStation. Insufficient materials for that. Oh yeah, it is like similar to Iron Man, except he's trapped in a giant mech suit and not like a little mech suit. And he like betrayed some evil alien organization or something. Oh. Thank you for following, Kurisu. Okay, I can't afford to do any other one of these. Let's equip what I just got. It's under tuning. Okay, so that's something at least. Magically biodegradable wrappers. Okay, I'll try another mission or 2. Okay. No. So in Lord of Mysteries, so I talked a little bit about Mystery prior. In the Discord, just briefly said that it was OP at late stage. So I think where you're at in the book, the previous Emperor's been introduced briefly. So he's not a mystery prior. He chooses Savant, which is one of the machine hive minds pathways. Let's see what. Yeah, dentists don't want you to eat the virtual candy. And then, so of the four paths that the Evernight Church has the first potions for, Mystery Prior is one of them. But at low level Mystery Prior is just like a support class, which is similar to Seer, except focusing more on ritual magic than on divination. Candy a day keeps the dentist paid, yeah. There'd be a bunch of candy a day. Oh, you joined the Discord? Welcome then. It's like I'll wave. Yeah. It's safe to stand there. Hello, Ray Fox. Okay. Back to the camp. So I really like light novels, and so that's what I'm talking to Silo about mostly, and well, and anybody else who will listen when Suin comes in. I'll talk to Suin too about it, but okay. I'll wait a bit before I continue about the Mystery Priors then. Does anybody new and or old prefer or not prefer like light novels? Because I really like light novels. A little. Have you heard of, or do you read only Japanese ones, or just, or do you read Korean and Chinese ones too? Because like the Japanese ones are good, but there's a lot of really good Korean and Chinese ones too. And the one in particular I'm talking about is Lord of the Mysteries, and it's pretty much a Lovecraftian isekai. With like D&D classes. Well, more like Call of Cthulhu type stuff, but it's very interesting. Though because it's a Chinese one, they don't use the word isekai anywhere in it. The word that gets used is transmigration, but that's just a term issue for the Chinese ones. Welcome back, Silo. Mostly Japanese ones. Japanese ones are starting to get a little bit stale because it's mostly all same old isekai. Of course, there's still gems in the Japanese ones. But Korean and Chinese light novels are starting to get really good. Setting is straight accomplishment. Oh yeah, this and so the setting for Lord of the Mysteries, this world that he's been isekai'd into, or transmigrated, is steampunk too. So it's also steampunk, Lovecraftian, class-based isekai. Yeah. Well, Lord of the Mysteries is pretty much a collection of references, but it would evolve into. I read it so quickly that I thought it said has become rather than because. So in the Lord of the Mysteries world, there's different pathways to divinity. And these different pathways are based along tarot cards. And the so all these different classes that have their different like strengths and stuff. The main character, his name is Zhou, and I keep wanting to call him Meguri, but it's what is it? Mengu or something. What is it? Gui. What's it? Mengi. Zhou. So Zhou is this Chinese guy. His life kind of sucks. He's got a dead-end job. He's maybe into what are mobile games? I forget if that's the one that I'm thinking, because Zhou's backstory is given via the epilogue, or not epilogue. What is it? The like short story epilogue of a dream he has at the end. Zhou is Klein's name before. Mengi. I don't know. His given name is tough because it's like Ming Gu or something. I don't know. Yeah. So like basic isekai protagonist, depressing life before he was isekai'd. And that's not where the isekai twist is, but he wakes up in the steampunk fantasy world in a body that's not his, with a bullet in his head. I find them through novel updates, and novel updates has links on where to read them. This one in particular has an official release via web novel. The first 100 chapters are free. That's right, internet. Though if there was a physical copy available, I would have probably bought it for Lord of the Mysteries. Particularly the so for the different there are physical copies, but they're only in Chinese, Taiwanese, and Thai. Particularly the Taiwanese release has really good art. I need to remember that there's guns, not all. There we go. Okay. Yeah. And the first 100 chapters are free on novel updates. After that, you can Google it. And just Google the title and then the chapter you want. And as long as it's above chapter 60, you won't even get linked to the comic. Even though the comic's pretty good, but it's not great. And so he wakes up with a bullet hole in his head. And the moon is red. The moon's always red, I think. There's one day a month when the moon's not red, I think. I forget. The moon being red is fun. So he's in a not fantasy world, steampunk world. And he has some of the memories of the person he's woken up as. The moon is normally red, and yes, in that world it is. Oh, scientifically, what could have made the moon red? Thank you, Gray Fox. Oh, the moon is red because it's covered in blood, but why and how I won't go into. Oh, yeah, it's covered in blood. That's why the moon is red. I think it's blood. It's covered in something and it's red. I'm trying to think, is it Mr. Door's blood? It might be Mr. Door's blood. Forget. Poor Mr. Door. Either that or it's something else's blood. I don't remember whose blood it is. 1,400 chapters is a lot of chapters. Oh, that part of that's what they believe or whatever. That origin story of the universe came about sometime in the last 1,400 years or whatever of their world. Oh, I got a new part. The hips or something. Those are primitive adjust. Armor. Okay. Oh, I can build a new piece of hip armor. Well, the part of the deity thing is true. That's where the pathways come from. Because, in the portion you're about to get to, Silo, Klein, does a little, his theories on why the, pathways are like RPG classes. Difference between those parts, I like that one better. Okay. Yeah. Then the Like there's like 40 something pathways, like one for whatever all the wait, Russell, oh yeah, Russell is responsible for a good chunk of everything. I don't know how to say Rochelle? I don't know how to say his name. I don't know how to say a lot of their names. Like I'm still like split on if Leonard's name is Leonard or Leonard. I mean, like a lot of things with their society are because of Rochelle. Well, Klein already figured out that Rochelle's thing pretty early on.
Mission start.
So Leonard is correct, right? And not Leonard. Like the lamer way of saying it, not the fun way of saying it. So they're different classes, and the classes have some balancing and stuff. Let's see. Like. Yeah. Leonard or Leonard? Okay, so Leonard is better than Leonard then. Oh, how did I die? What? Rebooting. What happened? What did I get hit with? Okay, so Leonard, it was actually correct. I mean, that fits him better than Leonard. But so in this setting, there's people who have powers are called Beyonders. And when skimming the comic the other day, yesterday, I saw what you meant, Silo, about the extraordinary thing. Oh, it was an EMP. Yeah. Yeah, but every time I think of his name as being Leonard, I do think of Big Bang Theory. Except he's the like most suave character in the book. Well, besides the main character, but the main character is a different type of suave than he is. Then oh. So of the classes, I was going to talk about Mystery Prior. So each of the classes has 10 stages from 9 to 0. Big Bang Theory's not that like hard of a reference to pick up. Oh, I have to diffuse this. Okay. Oh. Okay, I got hit by another EMP. So it's the bombs on the ground is what's causing the EMP damage. Oh. Oh. Okay, there. Oh, no. Move, move, move. Okay. I have to defuse this. Come on, defuse it. Nope, okay. My health is low. Yeah, there is lock on, but it's like weird. Oh, okay. It's okay. I think it probably looks a little bit better than Like it plays smoothly for what it is. It's on sale right now, so it's not like it's that big of a issue if it's not like perfect. I mean, it's not near. Come on. Oh, where's the enemy at? Okay, there. So there's like 40 different classes for each, maybe 20, I forget. However many major arcana there are in the tarot cards. There's one class tree for each of them. Oh, do I only have until... Do I have to like diffuse them all? No, okay, move. Okay. That's one. I have to wait for it to go off. Or just that it's a hack and slash game. I'm saying it's not. I'm saying it's nowhere near. It's just that it's a hack and slash game with turrets and robot fighting. Trying to. Oh, Mystery Prior is for the Hermit card. And so, there's like different things that the different classes are. I don't think I can diffuse from a range. Different things that the different classes are good at, in like different like aspects or whatever. So some of the, or not classes, what are they? Pathways. Pathways are good at you like Gundam games? I've played a few, they're okay. Oh, these look interesting. Let's see how they fight against. Oh. Oh, keep wanting to hit Y for slash, but it's X. And so some pathways at stage 9 are good at combat, while others have like practical uses. And so the main character, his pathway is Seer, which is on the full card. Is based on the full card. In hack and slash is a mood. And Seer at stage 9 is good at divination. And a little bit ritual casting. But mostly it's good at divination, is what Seer's good at. Whereas Mystery Prior can do divination, but is better at spell casting. Yeah, there is a lot of convenience at being good at ritual casting. That's like the only reason they bring Klein along on the early adventures. Because Sleepless aren't great at ritual casting. They can do it if they have to, and they're even worse at divination. Sleepless just get like a physical boost besides their only needing 2 hours of sleep a day is what it ended up actually being, and not not no sleep in general, like I thought before. And then night poets are kind of like battle bards. They never really go into what high level star pathway can. Oh, they do a little bit. I forgot. It's the spirit taming thing, I guess. But like a bard that's like a strong bard, because they're more than just like their bard abilities. The nightmares and night poets are. Oh no. Though most Beyonders become quite strong after level 1 or stage 9 or whatever. Sequence 9. Except for the like seer and monster probably doesn't have a lot besides its thing. But mostly what Night Poet can do is put people to sleep with the like ballads. Where is the other one at? Where's the last mine at? I hear it making a noise, but I don't see it on the map. I'm supposed to go a different way? Oh, the noise is my robot making a noise. Where am I supposed to go? I mean, it's mostly all fun and games until like level, what is it, like... Find the enemy EMP mine. So there's one more EMP mine somewhere. There's 2 there. Oh, here it is. Okay. It's like 4, 5. I think level 5 and 4 is when it stops becoming fun and games. Well, even stage 9 is pretty maddening though. You gotta make sure not to listen to the whispers that you shouldn't listen to, even at stage 9. Oh god, the whispers you shouldn't listen to. That made me sad thinking about that. But so Mystery Prior functions on the things you know, particularly how many like legends you know at a certain point. Is it Cryptologist? I think it's Cryptologist is the stage of Mystery Prior that's like 4 or 5. And at that stage on Mystery Prior, any mythological stories you know, especially the older they are, the more powerful they are. And so, Rochelle, the Emperor guy, he switches his pathway to Mystery Prior later, but he's already been on a Savant before that. Because you can switch pathways if it's to a related pathway, but there's like side effects. You could also like completely restart and pick a whole new pathway, but that's even worse side effects. Yeah, switching can get you dead if you're not careful. What did it want me to come here for? Nothing? Okay. He like switched like 2 times, so that's part of the problem. You shouldn't switch 2 times into non-related pathways. Because Mystery Prior and Savant are close enough related, I think, that they can, you can switch between them. But though he went and switched to the Black Emperor pathway, and that's what did him in. But, one of his daughters, though, so, Rochelle has some kids. It's not that bad of a spoiler. If anything, I told a lie in the statement that I said, but Rochelle has some kids. And, one of those kids, what's her name? Is it Bernadette? Is that her name? Another, Big Bang Theory name.
Mission start.
I mean, Rochelle barely matters besides his journal entries. He's just there for exposition. So, for cryptologists, though, all that matters is how old the, like, story you know is. And it can make stories come to life. And so even if it's not, like, something that's actually mythology, as long as it's an old story. And so Rochelle happens to know quite a few old stories. Like Cinderella and, like, other, like, Brothers Grimm stuff. And so, he told his daughter some of the old world stories. Or from Earth, some Earth stories. And so her, cryptology powers are really strong, and she can, like, summon things from Brother Grimm stories. Which usually ends up just being, like, vines and stuff. But it's a cool pathway, the Mystery Prior is. Check and see if the coffee's cold enough yet to drink. Maybe after this mission. No, an enemy mech or a friend mech. Okay, they're a friend mech because it says to help them with the eliminate the enemy. Gundam confirmed. Oh, because he looks like a Gundam. You too, yeah. In Lord of the Mysteries, there is one of the pathways that involves robot building. It's part of the Savant pathway. that the machine hive mind controls. Yeah, the Melissa knows eventually, not yet. Yeah. She like knows in the epilogue. Yeah, I think there is air dashing. I just don't think about it that much because I don't jump that much. Because the only time there was, like, it was necessary was during the tutorial and not here. If I can remember to jump though, also. It should be take out the gun, huh? Where's the, come on, what button does it? I have to stand still to activate gun. Yes, O2. I don't know which game that is off the top of my head. Oh, Fantasy Star Online? Bit. What was the one that I played Star Ocean, never mind. I got Star Ocean and Fantasy Star stuck in my, or mixed up in my head. Oh. Yeah. Star Ocean's alien stuff though. Well, these are kind of like aliens, but no, never mind. Wait. But Savant though is the like perfect what is it? Sequence for a transmigrator though, because part of Savant gives you perfect memory and even like enhances memories you had before. And so that's why it was good that Rochelle picked Savant as his like starting sequence. No, I don't think I have. Okay. These floating enemies are annoying. I could probably get them with the gun, but...
Mission clear.
MW4? Don't know what that is off the top of my head either. Like Warrior 4? No, I don't think I've played any of that. Okay, because you said Mech Warrior up in the earlier part. Is that the one that's like the crossover between all the mech games? Or is that a different one? Because I know there's like some sort of Japanese mech crossover game. North America. Oh, I should probably have upgraded first. Okay, I can go upgrade first. Yeah. Well, my because I'm using the Switch Pro controller right now because the PlayStation controller wasn't connecting, and the Switch Pro controller is louder. Development. Yeah, let's see which one of these is better. So durability, power, pierce damage. This one. Shield. Oh, shield actually would be better, wouldn't it? Okay. Let's see. Enhancements. I'll look at what I can build with all these pieces in a sec. So it looks like there's a lot of pieces here on this weapon tree. How far does this go? Quite far. Around this skill tree thing. Okay. I'll look at how they go together in a sec. Let's see which one of these looks better. Durability, attack 400. Attack 400. Heavy combos. Nope. Okay. Okay, let's see how these go together then. So reinforced loaded engine, microcontroller, or the heat turbines, metal plating. What's that? Okay. Fuel save enhancements to sustainable recharger. So enemy observer unit tells me the weakness. Reactive armor. There, okay.
gonna look at the weapons.
Oh, I have quite a bit of this unlocked, whatever this is. Are these like details on the weapons? So you can customize your weapon too. Paint every little piece on it. Okay, here we go, the pre-made ones. The amount of time the weapon would take on any modeling program, yeah. But it looks like you can, there's modular parts. What was it that I went to? Okay, here, grip. It's also grip. Oh, so weapon 1, grip. But how do I paint decal? What am I supposed to do to... Okay, there. Okay, like that. So here are the other... There's some sort of weight based thing happening. Like that. Oh, I can have heavy smasher, expand custom bracer, short piercer. This one, I think. Make it pretty and bedazzle it. We'll see. I like that one, I think. Colors. Right. So there's only two things, the handle and the other bit. Grip. Sufficient credits. Decals. Let's see what decals there are. Graphic label, caution symbol. Just want like a quick thing on it. I'll put this on it somewhere. Did it? Oh, right there at the... So there's a lot of potential stuff happening here. Oh. But it's very touchy. BGW. BGW, I don't know what you mean. Select style. Per piece, though, is annoying. Sub-elements. Okay, just change the blade color. One, switch to... Okay, oh, okay, I can choose to color the whole thing. Let's make it
see. Dark purple. Yeah, that's good enough for now. How do I make sure I save this now? Okay, I guess it's saved. I won't mess with that anymore. Okay, so mission. I thought maybe I'd get a, like, other weapon options, or like, it'd be nice if there's some pre-built stuff. There might be, and I just haven't, like, found it yet. And particularly the coloring is quite annoying. It might be better with the mouse and keyboard though, because my controller's touchy.
Mission start.
That's the customizing, yeah. I might do it off stream and then show off like some builds or something later. Because I feel like if I went actually into it, I would just be quiet the entire time. Yeah. Oh, no, offline. And where'd you go? Okay, there. Oh. Run the analysis first, or do I have to go up to it to run the analysis? Okay, they're immune to all that, so I should go talk to the gym thing. What am I supposed to do? Out of range. Okay, there, now I can damage them? Okay. So that crystal kept me from being able to damage them. So in Lord of Mysteries, there's some fun segments where what are they called? The artifacts, I forgot. Sealed, well, they're not sealed artifacts until they've been sealed. There's different, or Beyonder characteristics can also inhabit objects. Besides being in creatures and or humans. Some of these objects have some semblance of a will, while others are just objects that exist.
Where's the most interesting sealed artifact is a mirror called a doors. A doors is a mirror that can answer almost any question. And the few things it can't answer are like things that are stronger than it or whatever, because it has like a pretty high level of authority. But a doors operates on a what is it, a policy of information for information. But sometimes that information isn't for a doors, it's for the people around the person using the mirror. And so in order to use the mirror, you have to at least have one other person like with you in the room, like watching you use it. Because after you ask your question, then the mirror will ask an embarrassing question of the person who used it. And it tries its hardest to ask a question that's gonna like make things awkward between the people who are using it. Except when Klein, of course, asks it, because it adores, respects Klein. If you don't answer Adores' question, he'll deliver a punishment, which is like electrocution. And while Adores mainly exists in the mirror that he exists, like that has his Beyonder characteristic, the he can like do remote access to any mirror if you like use the right incantation on the mirror. And then, what else? Well, Doors is just a fun character in general. Even though he's an object. What other fun ones are? The first sealed artifact that shows up, most of them have numbers as their names, is the Antiguous Puppet. I don't remember any of the numbers off the top of my head, except maybe the Quill's number is 08, or like something 8, but like 008 I think is the Quill, which is like the MacGuffin later. They use the term social death to describe what it is that Adores wants from the people who's answer these questions. He's an artifact that belongs to the what is it? The church called? It's the Church of Machinery. Of knowledge. It's the no, they're not knowledge, because knowledge is a separate church. But the one that runs the machinery hive mind. So yeah, they're SCPs. I think social death might be like a Chinese concept or something. But so there's Adores, the question answering mirror. The Antiguous Puppet is a puppet that's like, it looks like a small child, but it's smaller than a small child. It's like a ventriloquism dummy. And it randomly picks a target of people in its vicinity every couple of minutes. and that person will start to, like, their joints will lock up, and if somebody doesn't notice what's happening to them and they're left like unattended for like a long period of time, they'll turn into a living doll. But if you shock the person out of the like stun, then they stop transforming and they go back to normal. And they can be saved, and it only does it every couple of minutes. But in order to transport the artifact unsealed, you have to like constantly make a motion. I think the point of the motion is to let the other people with you know if you've been like affected by it. It's that one, and then the quill. I won't talk about the quill, but the quill is interesting, and the like major MacGuffin for a good chunk of things. The sun emblem. What does the sun emblem do? It's this little badge that gives off radiation. Do you die? What happens if you? Something happens to you if you are near it for more than an hour. And so whenever it's transported, you need two Beyonders to like hold on to it. I don't think you die right away, but like something bad happens if you hold on to it for more than an hour. Oh, that's if you're a normal person, I think. If you're a normal person, 1 hour is no good. If you're a Beyonder, I think it was a couple hours. Because like Klein went out into the woods and like examined it because they were like on a mission. But the sun emblem can be used to cleanse like evil spirits. Okay, I need to switch to the gun and just... There's multiple heist scenes that are really fun in Lord of the Mysteries. Most heists involve stealing different sealed artifacts. And each church also has their own, like, warehouse full of sealed artifacts. But then also any self-respecting Beyonder has at least a couple, I don't think they're called sealed artifacts if they're not sealed. Yeah. The mirror would, like, ask, questions that it asks embarrassing questions that are meant to like embarrass you in front of the people around you. And the machine hive mind, which is the Beyonder team that has it, for the, is it the Church of the Craftsmen? I forget what the church is. That the machine hive mind is part of. But in particular, one of the what are they? what are they called when one of the leaders of the machine hive mind teams he was in the closet, like figuratively, not literally, but they had a question to ask of the mirror, and so the mirror outed him in front of his entire team. And then it also asked him like what color his underwear were, and they were what is it? He had red heart underwear. The bosses in this are a little bit annoying because of the shield meter. The mirror asked him a lot of weird things that just were meant purely to make his subordinates think less of him. But though his subordinates were pretty chill about it. They were just like a little bit awkward about it. What's his name? I forgot his name entirely. Klein takes custody of Adores in the end, so it's fine. Oh, I forgot about Creeping Hunger. How could I forget about Creeping Hunger? So Creeping Hunger is a glove. It's one of the sentient artifacts. Does it have a mouth on it? There might be a mouth on the glove, I forget. Yeah, there's probably almost definitely a mouth because it can sing. Not sing, but like says praises to, what is it? The true creator is the name of that god? One of the evil gods is called the True Creator. And he's neither the creator nor is he truly the true creator. That's just his name. But, and that's one of the more maddening gods. What is the pathway for True Creator? What was it? It's the... what are they called? No, Rose Bishop is one of them, but that's like a higher level one. Oh, it's the Hangman pathway, even though Mr. Hangman's not on the Hangman pathway, he's on the Tyrant pathway. But the Hangman pathway is all like flesh magic. Gun. I have to like go in, just go for it. Come on. Oh, because I switched. Yeah. Well, he is related. Well, no, they're all related to the creator technically, because like you can say the creator is the like original god that all the like divinity came from, but his part of that like origin of the universe that Klein like talks about in the beginning is true. There is relation to the actual creator, but and a relation to God Almighty, but God Almighty isn't the Christian God. He's just modeled himself after the Christian God. But one sec, I gotta mute. One sec. Let me mute. Something moved around and I don't know what it was. God Almighty, and even though, yeah, it does sound like Evan Almighty and stuff in that movie. God Almighty is probably like, I think is he the blonde guy? Or is he the one with black hair? I know he's got like long hair. I think he's the same as Sassy, but with blonde hair, because Sassy's a nickname for one of the other gods. What was his actual name? Sasir? Sasir. But Sassy's Klein's cute nickname for Sasir. I think he looks the same as Sasir, but with blonde hair. But so the true creator's pathway, Rose Bishop, which is the Hangman pathway, it's all flesh magic. In particular, what are they called? Shepherd? Shepherd, what is Shepherd? Shepherd's one of their pathways. I think that's their level 5. For the Hangman pathway. And Shepherd can graze the souls of the dead, is how it's like phrased. What this means is like the Shepherd like pretty much eats another Beyonder and keeps their soul around, and whenever they graze the soul, air quotes, they can use the powers that Beyonder had. But I think Shepherds can only use one at a time, but then as they level up, they get more and more, like, stuff related to that. But, so, the Creeping Hunger is an artifact that was made from the Beyonder characteristics of the Hanged Man pathway. And it can eat Beyonders and graze their souls. But it can only, it only keeps 1 to 2 powers from it. I don't know how active the souls actually still are. I know when Creeping Hunger eats it, the soul sticks around, because usually souls like dissipate if they don't have somewhere to like be held. Because with Creeping Hunger, Klein's able to question some of the souls that it originally had. Because like the person who owned it before Klein was a bad person. And so he, like, didn't get the souls in an ethical way. But as Klein, finds replacements for the souls that for the powers he wants Creeping Hunger to have, he gets some ethically raised souls. Not ethically, but they're bad people he picks. And then he sets free the good people that were originally in it. He even like returns some messages to some of their dead family members. It's kind of cute. Yeah. So like one of the most powerful like ability that Creeping Hunger ends up with isn't even that powerful, but it's like the most used because there's a Beyonder for the door sequence. Their 9 is just called Apprentice, but at some point they become Traveler. I think it's like Apprentice, some sort of magic thing, then Traveler. Yeah, Klein is sweet. So Travelers can travel through the spirit dimension, and they're like the lowest class that can do so easily, because other classes can do so via other means, like Death class can, or the Death pathway can do it. But I think it's via different means. And Klein ends up able to do so, but it's via the fog. Because as part of the ritual magic he figures out how to do via the foggy place. He figures out that he can like ritualistically summon the Fool. But to do so he has to first like pray to the Fool to ask for the summoning to happen. Then he has to go up to the fog and answer it as the Fool, and then he can summon himself. And it's like a shortcut to astral projection outside of his like sequence. And it also gives him an easy like kill switch for escaping, not kill switch, but like an easy like escape way. Because if he's in like a sticky situation, he can just like unsummon himself. And so he cheats to astral project. And his astral projection can pick up like small objects too. And via that way he can like also take objects between the fog and reality. I need to work on killing this. This shield is annoying. The like little enemies are making it tough. Well, you can also have the Tarot Club members summon him too if he needs to like go somewhere via astral projection. Though I think he only does that like once or twice. They mostly use the ritual magic as to send objects between each other. Switch guns. Come on, switch guns. There we go. Target the boss so I can break this shield already. But so, to teleport though, Klein has to use Creeping Hunger for a very long time until it's lost. Poor Creeping Hunger. Creeping Hunger did not deserve his fate. But then also, because Creeping Hunger is an artifact that has a little bit of a will, it can be threatened. Because, like, one of the things of Creeping Hunger is that it has to be fed, like, once a day, or it will eat the user originally. But he handed it off to a friend, and that friend managed to, like, make it to where it only has to eat if it's been used. But then Klein was able to negotiate with it to, like, even make it work even harder for less food. Switch guns. Switch guns, there we go. Creeping Hunger is afraid of mushrooms, but that's a fear he learns later and doesn't have from the start. This well is annoying. Why can't it just sit still? After this fight, I think I'll switch to ease. This is pretty okay, I think. Though it's still early access and has a while to go. Or like a ways to go. Mostly with fixing the typos. Switch to gun, switch to gun, switch to gun. There. Yeah. Well, I think it did go berserk a little bit ago. Or when I run out of stamina, because also, yeah, that too. Okay, so right now it's immune. Oh, because of these.
Just it has too much health or something, or it's because of the shield. Getting hit by anything but like the berserk attack doesn't really even matter. And I've been playing too cautiously on like some of the little attacks. That's right. Okay. Oh, there's another one. Oh yeah, I could missile more too. It's because most of the time I accidentally press it when I press the missile button. Because it's right next to the like attack button. So close, come on. There, finally.
Mission clear.
What was that voice? In the game? Okay. Yeah, that voice was in the game. Thanks, Mr. Spider-Man. Thank you, Silo. Okay, so to change to the Switch, I need to do a couple things. I'll change my outfit to the night outfit too. I'll zoom out on the neck outfit before I switch games, though, I think. This ready to go. Again thing. That's it. Knight with a K. The like or the one I have for tells. Let me show this one though. So this one is mostly clicked the wrong thing. Wait. This outfit is mostly okay, I gotta X out of this game first. Save. I'm not feeling SMT yet still. Options. How do I escape from the... Oh, here. I'm gonna play ease, I think. Even though I know I have SMT set on the, like, schedule thing. Okay, so here's what... So this outfit is a, what is it? A preset outfit in, Vikatsu, except I changed some of the colors with, like, the tracksuit. So this is what this outfit looks like. I changed though the tracksuit and the glove outfit, all the like pink parts and blue parts I changed. This is what that one looks like. Okay. Then I will switch to the other one. Oh, wrong. This one. Okay.
this one. And then I have to open up a different thing to switch to the switch. Turn on the switch though. Oh, because I plugged in the switch first. Oops. One sec. The camera messed up. Unplug the switch. So you have to do once it screws everything up. Okay, there.